Hi, YouTube. So I want to give a really big thanks to CJ for sending this to me. This was an awesome find. So here we are at Cern. Sonified Higgs data show a surprising result. All right. Now I'm just going to read this first paragraph because it kind of just does summarize what's going on here. But I'm even a little reluctant to do that, but I'll tell you why in just a second. So scientists at Cern have been using new techniques to try and learn more about the tiniest particles in our universe. One unusual method they've utilized is to turn data from the LHC into sounds using music as a language to translate what they find. Awesome, right? We've been talking about how sound, tone, frequency, music, it's all tied together with CERN. So you read more and more, it sounds great, and then they show you this little video, you click on it. Turns out it's an April Fool's joke because they ended up showing, oh, we found in the data Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. So it's, and it's like, oh, gags on me. But then if you get up here, did you enjoy your April Fool? But if you want to know what CERN scientists are actually doing with sonification, then you can find out more in our video here. So you click the video, and it takes you here, it tells you all about it, and there's even, I guess, an even longer version that you can download or something. Or maybe it's the same one, I guess. I don't know, but it's awfully big for only being 3 minutes and 25 seconds. But if you click the video, the real legitimate video, you find out, no kidding, for real, they are using music and sound to work on the data at CERN, which they've already know everything. They got all this stuff. I honestly don't believe that this is a new epiphany to them or a new technique. They've been doing this for a long time, but they got to give you breadcrumbs and they got to act like they're just discovering this stuff, even though they're way far ahead than what they're letting the public know. But anyway, the fact of the matter is they are absolutely 100% using sound and music and tone and frequency at CERN. And you got to love this, man. This chick dressed in purple playing the flute there. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. They even have this, there's a South Park episode called Pandemic. And it's about a pan flute band playing their little flutes and unleashing all hell on earth, letting the demons out, and they tear up the world. Not making that up. But they even talk to these two scientists in the video, and this one here, she even says, we are using sound to explain to people. This is what she said word for word. Look, I'll put it below. Check it out for yourself. The video is only 3 minutes, 25 seconds long. She says like 2 minutes into it. She says, we're using sound to help explain to people where their bodies are in space. So, once again, the whole tone, music, frequency stuff is not New Age nonsense. No, it is not. Remember I did this video a few months ago? The old school He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and this little red-headed Phoenician guy makes this little musical device, and he says he calls it the cosmic key, like musical notes, like in the book of Revelation when it says they're given the keys to the bottomless pit, not like house keys, not like car keys, but probably just assuming and speculating that given the keys being musical notes, tone, frequency, whatever. And in this movie, he says, this little Phoenician guy, he even says, the opening portals, opening stargates, no big deal. It's getting the music notes right. That's the hard part. And I hate using NASA as a source because they're garbage, but it doesn't change the record or the official narrative that they have named the rings of Saturn D, C, B, A, F, G, and E, just like a musical scale, just like music notes. And remember the Olympics, the Rio Olympics, which doesn't even look like they're going to have now, but that's beside the point. Their logo for the Rio Olympics looks like a trumpet to me. I had somebody else say it's a butt plug, and that probably is because these guys are gross, but it's never just one thing. It always is a representation of many different things, but this looks like a trumpet to me. So once again, tone, music, sound, frequency, not New Age nonsense. Right here, out of their own mouths, they say they are using it at CERN. Pretty cool stuff, man. So that's pretty much all I got for you. Thank you to my subscribers for the encouragement, the support, and keep me going. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks again to CJ.